Outtracks on the beat.
Meet up in New York City. I am Abby Harris, your host today.
What up, what up? Welcome to Beyond the Blockchain. I am your host, Abby Harris. Good morning. Welcome to Beyond the Blockchain podcast. I am your host, Abby Harris. We do this here. I've been on the road a little bit, so I've been missing in action. No worries, guys. I am still here. I'm still reporting live from these locations. There's still a lot of amazing things that are happening in this space. I'm glad you guys are tuning in. I hope that you're getting something informative from our show here. We work hard to produce this thing, and I just making sure, and I just want everyone to be comfortable on having a clear understanding of what this show is technically about. For all those who haven't tuned in and who haven't seen me in a little while, the show is about news, information, and taking the opportunity where it presents itself, to enhance, right? Because when I go on YouTube, I don't see a lot of people that are reporting on some of the same things that I am reporting or talking about, or using ways to take this opportunity to advance themselves by using this whole new technology revolution, which is moving in a fast pace. Now, there are certain things that I definitely want to talk about. I have a community group. My community group is called Web Network. In my community group, I have a lot of things, resources, information for you. If you're willing and you want to learn, if you want to stay still, then this is not the show for you. Just do not tune in. Do not send no comments. Do not do anything. But if you feel like you want to take a opportunity to advance and make things happen, then yeah, this is the show for you. My community is the community for you. It's for that. That's exactly what this is for. So as we're going to start off today, we're going to talk about today's topics. We're definitely going to talk about Web3 Network, Gala Games music NFT release, Bitcoin halving countdown, how to become a millionaire in crypto, altcoins, money is flowing, gold sales, record labels limiting AI voice usage, and Adidas is dropping a sneaker NFT. And I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. Like I said, Web Network. I'm going to start off with this one. This is my community. We have currently 210 members. Currently, there are 37 people online. But within our group, right, there is a lot of information here. Here is our welcome letter. We just had somebody just join our group. Actually, Amelia. We'd like to welcome Amelia to the Web Network, your one-stop shop for web discussion, resources, and collaborations. To introduce yourself, browse pins, messages, and join our conversation. Let's build the future of Web3 together. This is what this is about, okay? This is what this is about. It's about the community, right? Community. If you don't know, how could you take advantage, right? If you don't have nobody to talk to, or if you don't have no community or somebody, then how can you advance? So that's what this is about. This is the advancement of community and community building, a one-on-one within my Telegram network. Moving on. Gala Games music. I've been talking about this for a few months now. And all those who do not know, Abtracts is my pseudonym is my producer name. Okay, I've been producing for a very, very long time, and I've been very personal with my production. And what does that mean? That means that I have not been sharing my production to the world, right? And my moms always have this saying: either you're gonna SHIT or get off the pot, one or the other, right? So the opportunity presented itself, right, on all of these Web3 platforms to be able to put your music out as an NFT and I decided to put my music out as an NFT as a test. I didn't know what it was going to do. You can support me. You can support my music, right? There are no audio. Like there's no. It's all instrumental. I have this love-hate thing with music. I think everyone who has done music has the same type of love-hate thing with it. And I left it, and then I came back during COVID, and I said, you know what? I am going to produce some beats. And I had created a certain type of style and a flow of exactly what kind of beats I wanted to create. So I created a list of maybe about 13 to 15 beats. Some very melodic, a lot of horns, trumpets. You know, I'm a boom bap, so there's a lot of big drums in there, but it's a lot of mellow, laid back stuff. All right, so I've been holding this. Like, if you've been tuning into some of my early shows, I've been playing them as the bed of some of my shows, right? Just on the background as background music, right? Because I technically didn't know what I really wanted to do with them. So long story short, right? Gala Music, Gala Games, great protocol, great application, great team. They are very pro in the Web3 space, and I dropped my first single on Gala Games, and I was surprised. I'm gonna be honest. I was surprised what it actually did. So I want to show you guys. First of all, let me give you just the introduction of Gala Games, okay? Gala Music. Stream free, own your own tracks, own rewards, right? Blockchain music has the potential to disrupt the entire music industry by providing accountability and direct access to fans and artists. We believe that there are very real possibilities for a creative revolution as those make music and those who enjoy it begin to connect and take control of their experiences together. Gala is a free platform for listeners through streaming. Account holders can receive and earn and win perks such as tracks, concert passes, branded merchandise, artist access. So this is another form, like almost like a digital platform, right? Like a DSP, but it's technically not, right? Because you technically kind of like sell your music, your NFTs, which is your music. So like I said, I dropped a song on Gala. I had a total listen of 1,380, which I was surprised. I know this number has been growing, like daily, minute by minute. Well, 1,380. Here's my about me. I am born, bred NYC producer, crafting sonics landscapes that weaves between instrumentals and lo-fi beats. My journey, rooted in the pulse of hip hop. I draw from the rhythm of the city that never sleeps, guiding DJs through the beats. I found my rhythm in my heart of music, right? Join me on a sonic journey where every note is a piece of my New York story, all right? So I dropped the track. It's called Girls. This is the track, right? I've dropped it on March 29th. I've sold 54 out of 100 NFTs. If you want to purchase it, support your boy. This is the first time I've dropped anything, actually. So I'm super excited, right? You can actually look, 26 likes, 1,380 views, guys. Like, all you got to do is support your boy, okay? This is my homepage. Let's see, because you can visit my homepage, all right? That's my homepage. This is one of the photos I actually used, which was I was hosting an NFT event, a crypto event. Guys, I'm be surprised. It did way better than I totally expected. I had no idea that I was gonna sell 54 out of 100. Okay. Let's go back. Go back. 54 out of 100. Let me get to my... All right. So, yes, here's the track. 54 out of 100. Support your boy. I'll give you a sample of it. I was not talking all of this time, unfortunately. So let me go back a little bit because I didn't realize that I was not speaking. Okay. Gala Music is a protocol, is a game. They have music, they have films, they have all types of stuff. I released my first single on Gala Games. This is my first single, girls. I know I played a little bit for you. I turned my volume down so you can hear it and it doesn't double. I sold 54 out of 100 units. You can definitely support me. This is the first release that I've ever released. I've been making beats for a little while now. I don't want to say the date because it'll make me seem dated. But I've never really put nothing out, all right? It's the first time I'm actually having the opportunity to put something out, and I just put my first single out, and it's all instrumentals. I have probably I have about 15 more tracks I'm going to release, but slowly but surely. I dropped this, like I said, March 29th, 2024. And I will be doing some more releases. So definitely check out my release on Gala Games. And if going back to crypto prices, if you haven't had a chance to, first of all, I want to start off with saying that this is not financial advice. I'm not giving anyone financial advice in terms of anything dealing with this crypto stuff. I'm going to say crypto stuff. Now, you remember this was $2, right? The thing for me, like I try to explain to people, is the reason why, like I said, I started my channel because there aren't a lot of people telling you ways or identifying ways on how to take advantage of the opportunity that is presenting itself with all of these crypto coins and some of this stuff. Look at Gala Games right here. And one of the things that I like to do, if it has some type of real world impact, then yes, that's something that I will be interested in. That's something that I will put inside of my portfolio, something that I would do because I believe in the project, right? I'm not telling you what to do. You do your due diligence. Now, I already released my first single on Gala Games, and you see I sold 54 out of 100 NFTs, right? So I want y'all to think of this like this. Think of this as the next Swiss Beats or the next Metro Boomin or the next Timberland or the next a producer on this upcoming, and you was able to get in early on the projects, right? An upcoming producer, and you was able to get in early and have a piece's ownership. Imagine if you can own the first beat that Swiss Beat made and it was selling, right? There's no telling where or the financial gains that you can actually get. So this is the same kind of situation. I got beats. I got beats for days. You know, I got a track that I've been holding. Max B's about to get out. I have a track for Max B. I've been holding it specifically for Max B. I'm from Harlem. It's a Harlem track all day. And I ain't talking about no Harlem Shake. Moving on. To my favorite Twitter friend. Focused on saving $100. Turn that $100 into $1,000. That is a 10x. Right? So if you can find a coin that you can 10x, you can turn that $100 to $1,000. Then set your goal for $10,000. Then focus on reaching $100,000. Then set your goal for $500,000. Then once you have $500,000, $1 million is 2x of that. Slowly but smart. This is how you become a millionaire. This is what my belief is. Excuse me. Let me. Can I take this tea break for a second, guys? This is what my belief is. My belief is this. If you set a consistent plan on execution, just like it says, focus on saving $100 and turning that $100 into $1,000. If you set a focused plan to where you're taking small increments to make it to the ultimate goal, right? Then you have that opportunity to make the mark that you want to mark, whatever it is. $1 million, 200 push-ups, working out daily, eating healthy, functioning different, dealing with people different, mindset. That's what this whole thing is. It's all about a mindset, having a focused mindset. I do this every day. Why? Because it creates a mindset for me to think about using technology and financial literacy to advance, to move things forward, right? Look, the technology that I use, Gala Games, I don't have to have a label deal. I don't have to have a production deal. But I sold 54 out of 100. I was trying to sell 100. I sold 54, right? Now I'm on the next one, right? These are these short gains, these short increments, right? 6 months, 7 months from now, I might sell 10,000 units, 20,000 units, but I am on the mission. I'm on the steps. I'm on the consistency of dropping, releasing daily shows, building a community, knowing what you need so I can help you help me, right? That's what it's all about. You come tune into my show because you need some help figuring out which way you want to go. And I'm a provider for you. And then if you miss the show, tune into the community. right? You mikasa sukasa, you give, you take. That's what it's about. A lot of times we be seeing a lot of takers. There's a lot of takers out there, right? But you home in on your community, you home in on your tribe. I used to say that all the time. I need to get to my tribe. I used to say it all the time. What is my tribe? My tribe is like-minded individuals, right? Shout out to Goldie, right? Shout out to Brooklyn Crypto, Big John, right? Shout out to Dre. Mindsets. This is the mindsets. Everybody has this mindset of, yeah, we want to use this in advance. We want to use our mind to advance. I'm going to talk to you. Damn, there's some questions that I have I need to know. What is it? Okay, these are the answers. Okay, cool. Moving on. Here's my other favorite crypto guy, Crypto Rover. We're coming into a very delicate time because we are right there at the halving. There's only a couple of days away, and I hope that you have you have a structure or strategy as you're going into side of Bitcoin, right? Or any of these things. Once again, this is not financial advice.
And this was, of course, also one of the reasons why Bitcoin pushed towards the upside. But ever since the news came out here, Bitcoin actually dumped towards the downside again. And of course, we created that CME gap. So far, not filled it up yet. We were very close by doing so. But currently, Bitcoin is just once again going down again. And I want to be pointing this out again here. Whenever Bitcoin comes down towards this orange box right here, I'm going to be opening up $1 million Bitcoin long position.
He's been saying that for a minute when it gets down to that point. He's been saying if he's been predicting it, and so far he has been on track. So if you've been tuning into my show and having a clear understanding we know that there was going to be a 20 to 25% correction or 20% correction in Bitcoin. We seen the high go to the high, and we know that there was a correction coming, right? We established that. So all of this is en route to the analytics that we've been paying attention to, and if you've been paying attention to, and if you're dollar cost averaging, then this is all good for you, right? Because you're dollar cost averaging, you're pulling your profits as you go, and you're moving forward. It's all good for you.
So if Bitcoin were to be coming down towards this box, I'm going to be opening up a massive trade here. So if you want to be joining me with this, make sure to check out Buyit in the link description.
Listen, I'm going to move on because we already know, you already know. Pull up to our group. I added some new features in our web network group. Moving on. Bitcoin price or historical trend spells trouble for BTC as halving looms. We already know. You know what kind of bothers me sometimes? Some of the things that bother me is you see some of these news and these news segments, right? I'm sorry, I was a little hot. Some of these news and these news segments, and a lot of this stuff is fear news, right? It's fear news because if you're paying attention to what is going on, then you won't have that fear. We know from the past history, look at the past history. This is the past history, okay? We know that it does his dip prior to it going to the moon. We know this, right? So this is a lot of fear information. But let's go to our Fox 5 reporter and listen how they sound the alarm and got everybody scared. But if you already understand strategy and you have a strategy, there's no reason to be scared. This is for the retail investors who just run in, put their money in because they heard about Bitcoin.
We are just 5 days away from a potentially major mover that hits the crypto world only once every 4 years. It's this Bitcoin halving event, Halving event, when the supply of new Bitcoin just gets chopped in half. It happens on Saturday. Meanwhile, the original digital coin continues to try and navigate the tumult that began with a jaw-dropping 8% drop Saturday night when a swarm of Iranian attack drones and missiles headed straight for Israel. Right now.
See, here's the thing. Here's the thing about this news. They trying to create some type of fear, some type of something to make people sell. Why? Because in the background, BlackRock, Grayscale, JP Morgan, Chase, all of these companies is buying up Bitcoin to have you fearing to sell out. That's why it's called diamond hands, guys. Don't listen and get caught up in the fear of all of this. Oh, Bitcoin falling ahead of halving. We already know this is a strategy that's in place. This is something that has happened in the past structures, in the past, the past analysts. So come on, guys, don't get caught, please. Like, please don't get caught in the shenanigans. Moving forward, turn to Ethereum. These ETH-based altcoins, money is flowing into these altcoins. So there's something called diversification. Let's say, so everybody say it with me. Diversification. What is diversification? I don't have all my eggs in the basket. I have some spread out. I have some spread out to altcoins. I got some spread out to meme coins. I got it spread out. And what are these tokens that they're specifically talking about that are the new top tokens that they say that people are going to? According to ETH, Puff ETH, and Uniswap were amongst the altcoins merged purchased by whales. ETH ranked first, We ETH ranked second, and Puff ETH ranked third. Apart from these whales, significant purchase on Uni, WRAP Bitcoin, ST-ETH, CRV, and ID. Now, do your due diligence here. Here's a list. Do your due diligence. If you chasing ETH and it's in your portfolio, hey, I'm happy for you. If you chasing Uniswap, I'm happy for you. You see that right there? This is not financial advice. We don't give financial advice. We just talk about things that identify themselves. And right now, what the whales are doing with ETH, since they're moving from Bitcoin to ETH. But here's another thing. Only 6 altcoins in the top 50 have outperformed Bitcoin this year. And what are those 6 altcoins, guys? What are the 6? We already know what the 6 are. Doge, right? Shiba, Stacks, BNB. We already know. See, it says Bitcoin dominance pushed to the new year high of 56.5% on April 13th. The cryptocurrency bounced back sharply from market-wide sell-off sparked by escalating geopolitical tension in the Middle East. I don't know what they're talking about, but all I know is if you stay on your square and you stay focused, then you shouldn't have anything else to worry about. XRP loses its top 10 spot as Dogecoin and Ton closes in. I've been talking about the open network for months, guys, since it was $2. It's up at 6. I don't know what you're doing. I'm not giving any financial advice, but I do see the gains within the Ton network, and you know how I feel because our Telegram group is in Telegram, and Ton is the open network, is a financial instrument inside of Telegram's network, and I am a firm believer in that. But don't listen to what I say. Do your due diligence. Look at other things. And there are a lot of people, like, you know, I be saying this. I don't know. I can't predict the future, but exploding gold sales at pawn shop offer lessons for Bitcoin bulls. As always, rising prices for those boosted supplies. People are just moving their money into a different asset. We talked about this about a week, maybe 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks ago, that when you hit those profits and you're taking your profits, instead of switching them over into an altcoin, you can switch them over into gold. And that's what people were doing. And we realized that Costco was one of the companies that was selling gold to its retailers, gold and silver. Remember, I did an episode on silver being scratched up. People are buying silver from Costco's and it's being scratched up, and they all upset about this. But why? This is the reason why gold is going to explode, because The people who jumped in and got their feet wet with crypto and have that fear because they're not paying attention and don't have strategy and don't understand that there was going to be a 20% drop, right, inside of the things that is happening right before the halving, they just move their money into gold. And if they're not buying it from Costco's and they're not buying it from the online sources, then guess where the next place is to get it? The pawn shop. So, moving on. Doge, Shiba, dog with the hat amongst top picks for researchers, meme coin, super cycle thesis. Moving on. Shout out to Empire DAO because Empire and DAO is buying property, but now they're tokenizing home equity loans on Avalanche. This is going to be very interesting. Tokenizing home loans. Equity mortgage lenders Securitizers platform has gone live with its first home loan equity. This is very, very interesting. Now, can I buy some of this? This is how I end up going down these rabbit holes with stuff that you can technically invest in, right? How does it work? Let's see. Makes equity accessible for homeowners and creates new institutional asset class for permanently changing the way homes are financed. Unlock equity for homeowners without requiring monthly payment. Shares appreciation for loan reserves, fixed percentage of home appreciation instead of charging interest. This is very interesting. This is very interesting. I'm going to definitely go down the rabbit hole. When the homeowners repay any increased home value, increase the payoff amount due upon sale or refinancing. Homium uses all loan proceeds to purchase and retire outstake tokens in a quarterly tender offering a published rate of exchange or invest in cash not claimed by investors in the tender to make new loans. This is very interesting, guys. Becoming an investor. Alpha. Unlocking trained assets. This is very interesting. Very interesting. I am curious. Let's see. I am curious. Do they have a coin on CoinMarketCap? I'm curious. I'm curious to see. Okay, y'all know how I feel about this. They have a Telegram, Discord, Reddit, Twitter. They have a website, which we just came from their white papers. Y'all know how I feel about this. How do you feel about home? Excuse me. Let's see. Peg. Home is dollar for dollar. Okay. Very, very interesting, guys. Very interesting. Self-reported circulation supply. Very interesting. Look, I just gave you guys a gem. Maybe it's something, maybe it's not. But just do your due diligence as we move on. Actors, record labels, ink deal limiting AI voice usage. Yes. There has to be some type of agreements or some type of rules about using AI voices, because the last thing I would like to do is me watching TV and all of a sudden my voice is on some TV or movie or likeness, right? And I have no idea. And not only that, they're capitalizing off of me and they're making money off of me, and I have no idea what's going on. So we're not going to do that. So I am so happy to see that this is one of the frameworks that is being put in place for SAG after the Writers Guilds of America. Thank you guys very much. But we also need to move this deal with this AI use of voice into music as well. But the funny thing is, some of the culture vultures that we see is actually the creators of some of these projects. Moving on. Adidas and Stefan unveil NFT sneaker collaboration. Okay, Stefan Solana-based Move to Earn application has announced partnership with global footwear brand Adidas to introduce exclusive non-fungible token NFT sneaker collection. The Step In Adidas Genesis sneaker. The collection will be available on Moore's marketplace from Wednesday. Offers both digital and physical rewards. Okay, so here is the actual NFT. Floor price is now $36,000 for these sneakers. More sneakers. Oh man, would I buy them? I probably would not. Mortar. Let's see. Adidas. Adidas. Can't find Adidas. This is a collection though. Hold up. Let me go Bizak. Let me go Bizak. Let me go. All right. Adidas got orders. Okay. I'm gonna be completely honest, guys. I've never been an Adidas fan. I've never been an Adidas fan. Never been an Adidas fan whatsoever. The three stripes, nah. I'm a Nike guy, okay? On that note, thank you for tuning in to Beyond the Blockchain podcast, guys. We do this each and every day where I bring you some of the most exciting news, network information, and more. See you on the same bad channel, same bad time. Thank you for tuning in. Peace.
Add tracks on the beat.
Up in New York City, I am Abby Harris, your host today.
What up? Welcome to Beyond the Blockchain. I am your host, Abby Harris.